Working with Burt Reynolds on Smokey and the Bandit was an experience Sally Field remembers with a mix of delight and challenge. From the moment they stepped on set, there was an undeniable spark, a magnetic energy that made every scene feel alive. Bert's charm was effortless, his humor infectious, and his confidence both inspiring and daunting. Sally often found herself matching his intensity, discovering new layers of her own performance in the process. Yet, navigating two strong personalities wasn't always easy. There were moments when their approaches clashed, requiring patience, compromise, and a willingness to truly listen. For Sally, it was a lesson in balancing collaboration and individuality, understanding that chemistry on screen often requires navigating complex human dynamics off-screen and learning to channel mutual respect into unforgettable performances. Tommy Lee Jones, silent intensity. On the set of Backroads, Sally Field encountered Tommy Lee Jones, whose quiet and intense presence demanded a different kind of energy. Tommy's reserved nature meant that Sally couldn't rely on easy camaraderie or playful banter. Instead, she had to observe, adapt, and respond to the subtle rhythms he brought to every scene. It was both intimidating and enlightening. His unwavering focus pushed Sally to tap into her own reserves of patience and emotional precision. She realized that great performances are often built in the space between words and gestures, in the careful listening and thoughtful reactions. Working alongside Tommy taught her that connecting with a co-star sometimes means stepping back, paying attention, and letting their energy shape your own, ultimately deepening the authenticity and nuance of the shared performance. Robert Blake. Unpredictable spirit. Sally's experience with Robert Blake on Say Goodbye, Maggie Cole was nothing if not unpredictable. Robert's improvisational approach meant that no day on set ever felt routine. Scenes shifted unexpectedly, lines evolved in real time, and moments of chaos were almost guaranteed. For Sally, it required rapid adaptation, mental agility, and an ability to remain grounded amidst uncertainty. While it was challenging, she found that embracing the unpredictability allowed her to grow creatively, sharpening her instincts and enhancing her resilience. She learned that professionalism isn't just about preparation, but also about flexibility and maintaining focus under pressure. Robert's energy, though sometimes difficult to navigate, ultimately reinforced a lesson Sally carried throughout her career, that collaboration often thrives in the tension between structure and spontaneity. Shirley MacLaine, strong presence. Sharing the screen with Shirley MacLaine in Steel Magnolias was a vivid reminder of the power of individuality in performance. Shirley's commanding presence and distinct style brought a vibrant force to the set that was impossible to ignore. At times, their methods of approaching emotional depth clashed, highlighting the challenge of merging two unique artistic sensibilities. For Sally, the experience was a masterclass in patience, understanding, and compromise. She learned to respect Shirley's individuality while staying true to her own instincts and voice. The collaboration wasn't always seamless, but it reinforced the importance of mutual respect and professional grace. Sally discovered that strong personalities can coexist harmoniously when both parties honor their craft and remain open to learning from each other's differences. James Woods. Sharp focus. On the set of Kiss Me Goodbye, Sally Field encountered James Woods, whose intensity and commitment to his craft were palpable in every take. James's meticulous attention to detail meant that every line, every gesture, and every emotional nuance had to be fully considered. For Sally, this created a dynamic that was at once inspiring and exacting. It demanded not just skill, but a level of mental preparation and discipline that tested her limits. She appreciated the way his rigor pushed her to elevate her performance, to explore layers of character she might not have accessed otherwise. Working with James reinforced an essential truth about longevity in the industry. Maintaining focus, embracing challenges, and upholding high standards are crucial for sustaining both artistic growth and professional respect over decades. Dustin Hoffman. Professional rigor. Although Sally Field never completed a full project alongside Dustin Hoffman, she recalls an early audition experience that left a lasting impression. Known for his exacting standards, Dustin's reputation preceded him, creating an environment that was both intimidating and educational. Sally felt the pressure to perform at her highest level, and she quickly recognized the importance of confidence, self-trust, and integrity in the face of scrutiny. Even in a brief encounter, the lesson was clear. Professionalism and respect for one's craft are non-negotiable foundations for enduring success. Sally reflected on how this experience shaped her approach to auditions and collaborations throughout her career. It reminded her that even the most challenging interactions, when met with grace and determination, can strengthen one's resolve and leave an indelible mark on personal and professional growth. Lessons in collaboration. Reflecting on these experiences, Sally Field recognizes that her interactions with co-stars were far more than mere work challenges. They were formative moments that shaped her artistry and perspective. Each actor brought a unique temperament, approach, and energy that demanded adaptation, empathy, and resilience. From Burt Reynolds' exuberant charm to Tommy Lee Jones's quiet intensity, Robert Blake's unpredictability, Shirley MacLaine's powerful individuality, James Woods' demanding precision, and Dustin Hoffman's professional rigor, Sally learned to navigate diverse personalities while maintaining her authenticity. These experiences reinforced the value of listening, observing, and respecting others' creative processes, teaching her that collaboration requires both flexibility and strength, qualities that have carried her through decades in Hollywood. Maintaining grace under pressure. Sally's reflections reveal a profound understanding of human dynamics within the high-pressure world of filmmaking. She learned that navigating challenges on set is rarely about winning or being right, but about fostering an environment of mutual respect and shared purpose. Patience, empathy, and the ability to maintain composure became vital tools, whether negotiating with a co-star's intense focus, unpredictable energy, or strong personality. These lessons extend beyond acting, touching on universal principles of communication, teamwork, and personal integrity. Sally's career demonstrates that grace under pressure is not innate. It is cultivated through experience, self-awareness, and a commitment to treating colleagues with dignity, even when circumstances are difficult or unpredictable. The art of adaptability. One of the most enduring takeaways from Sally Field's experiences is the power of adaptability. Each on-set challenge demanded a willingness to reassess, respond thoughtfully, and find common ground, whether facing spontaneous improvisation, intense scrutiny, or clashing creative visions. Sally discovered that flexibility doesn't compromise authenticity. Rather, it enhances it by allowing actors to meet their collaborators where they are and find synergy in the process. Her journey underscores the delicate balance between staying true to one's artistic instincts and remaining receptive to the energies and approaches of others. Ultimately, adaptability became a cornerstone of her professional philosophy, enabling her to thrive in a career that spans decades and a spectrum of artistic environments. Resilience through experience. Resilience emerges as another defining theme in Sally Field's reflections. Every challenge on set, whether it involved strong personalities, high expectations, or unpredictable dynamics, contributed to her capacity to endure, learn, and grow. She learned that setbacks, clashes, and tensions are not signs of failure, but opportunities to strengthen focus, creativity, and emotional intelligence. Her ability to navigate these experiences with professionalism and grace allowed her to maintain not only her artistic integrity, but also her personal well-being. For Sally, resilience is not simply about surviving challenges. It's about using them as catalysts for growth, understanding the nuances of collaboration, and embracing the complexities inherent in the craft of acting. A career defined by humanity. Ultimately, Sally Field's journey with these 6 actors reveals a career shaped as much by human connection as by talent or acclaim. Her candid reflections highlight the intricate dance of collaboration, the balancing act between individuality and teamwork, and the importance of maintaining composure and respect under pressure. Beyond the awards, the applause, and the iconic roles, Sally's experiences underscore the profound lessons that arise from engaging authentically with colleagues, learning from challenges, and remaining true to oneself. Her story is a reminder that the art of acting and the broader art of life is as much about empathy, patience, and adaptability as it is about skill, performance, or recognition.